welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're here for another lovely craft video on Wednesday. And I screwed that up, but it's okay. You know what you're here for. But if you cannot tell, we're going to be doing some kind of spooky Gothic alternative, I don't really know what to call it honestly, but office supplies, because I'm going to be getting hopefully I'm going to be getting a new job soon, so I need some office supplies. So I figured this would be a great way to put my personality in my office without, you know, making it that obvious, and, you know, it'll still be functional. So I go through a few different things in the video about what we can do and what we can make. But before we jump into that, if you are new to the channel and this is your first ever video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps support this channel. So we are going to be talking about how you can do what you can do with candle holders to do stuff for your office, and then we're going to be making a little push pin board. As you can tell, I've already put stuff on it. So we're going to, it's basically a cork board, and we just made it a bit more fun and interesting, you know, out of a picture frame. So I will go ahead and cut to the video on how we do, and I got one more thing to show you, and you know, how we make these lovely little items, and I will meet y'all back at the end. So we are here at our next Wednesday craft video. We are doing something simple but somewhat complex. Mainly for one of the items, it might be a little bit tricky for some people, who knows. The other ones are pretty simple and straightforward, and they're fairly easy just to spruce up, there we go, spruce up your desk a little bit. So like I said, we're going to be doing some DIY office supplies to match your dark or spooky inclined aesthetic, because I'm looking at getting a new job here soon, so I'm going to be needing some stuff for my desk. So because right now I currently share a desk with somebody, so it's kind of hard to decorate it. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the simple stuff first, and then we'll work up to the big thing. Now, everything before me, I did purchase at Hobby Lobby. Yes, I did purchase everything but the fabric. This I did get from Walmart. I believe I got it from Walmart. I'm going to say I either got it from Walmart or Joann's. I'm not sure. I've had this fabric since about October. So I've had this fabric for a while because I was going to use it on another project, but I wanted to use it for this project. So, you know how that goes. Now, and then the glue I did get from Walmart. We're going to be using the 527, and we're also going to be using our handy dandy hot glue gun, because of course most craft projects you have to use that. And then of course the thumbtacks that will come into play later. I got those, I want to say, at Walmart. And then you're going to need a pair of scissors, and you're also going to need a picture frame that you like, some foam cork board. So you're going to need cork board. I got this, and it's going to be fairly thin for this project. So this is the, what is this one? It was $5.99, and it's the 12 inches by 24 inches by 0.9 inches. So that is it. And like I said, it's a really, really thick cork board because I'm going to be using it in the picture frame. So it's going to take the place of the actual like glass and stuff. And then you're going to need three different candle holders. So I got this purple glass one. They did have a variety of colors in this, and right now all of this stuff at Hobby Lobby for their candles is on sale, so that's another reason I was like, yay, let's go ahead and do this. But this is just a simple little candle holder that you would use. This is another candle holder, you know, you would put your tier candle on here, and then here is another candle holder, and I love the way that looks. And plus I was so surprised that it was in black. So, and each one of these things came from Hobby Lobby. Everything I think was about either 40 to 50% off. I know this was originally $8.99, this flower. This one was originally $14.99 for this pillar. And then this one, it didn't have a price on it. I want to say it was $4.99. I know it wasn't that expensive. So we're going to have to start with the small one first, and then work our way up to the big stuff. Plus I gotta wait for my hot glue gun to heat up. So that's one reason we're doing this. Just kind of move stuff. Now for this one, we're not doing anything with it aside from taking off the price tag, because I don't need it anymore. But and all we're going to be doing with that is it's going to, instead of be holding candles, it's going to hold our thumbtacks. that is what that's for, or like on whenever I put some on my desk, it'll probably hold like paper clips and stuff, but for right now, so you get the point of why we're going to be using this. You don't have to get a candle holder just to hold candles. You can get it to hold anything, and they make really cute little accent pieces on your desk. So the next thing we're going to be doing is, I kind of already have it somewhat together. We're going to be putting the purple glass securely onto our pillar candle, and this is going to be a small little, I wanted to do this for a candy dish, plus I just like the way that looks together. It matched perfectly. I was like, yes, I have to do that. It's so pretty. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our 527 glue, and we're just going to glue this to this, so we make sure it's nice and secure and, you know, don't have any issues with it. So just put a good amount of glue on it. Okay. And then just stick it on there. And that is a 2-minute craft. The longest part of this one is the dry time and actually having to go pick this stuff up from Hobby Lobby. So there's that, and plus I like it because I can stick my hand in there, and it's going to be on my desk, so it just have like a few little things in there, because you know sometimes you need just a little sweet pick-me-up throughout the day. And my candy of choice is Sour Patch Kids, so there you go. That is my dark secret there, because I have an obsession and an issue. But okay, now we're going to be moving on to the bigger project, and my husband's gun is heating up. Now for this one, I didn't know if I was going to use the hot glue or the other glue, but I think I'm going to go with the hot glue. So this frame came from TJ Maxx, because I was originally going to get a plastic excuse me, I was originally going to get a plastic one that I saw from Walmart that was like $10. I saw this one, and the original color of it was this kind of off-white gray color, and I was like, you know what, I'll just paint it, because we were looking at Hobby Lobby for a picture frame, and they have some really pretty frames. They were way out of my budget, because I did want this to be somewhat affordable for everybody else. So, you know, not just, you know, me being like, hey, let's buy this. I'm like, no, let's try and make it a little bit affordable. But they had a really ornate picture frame that was like $29.99. And I was like, do I really want to spend $30 on that? So we went to, Eddie wanted to go to TJ Maxx anyways. So I found this frame. Well, I think we both found it, honestly. And then I just repainted it. Now I did use 2 different kinds of paint on it to make it this black color, because I know I wanted it black. And yes, this is an 8x10 frame. I didn't need anything too terribly big. So there is that. And like I said, this was $7.99. So can't beat that price. Now all I did is just went ahead and took out the glass, because I'm not going to need this. Okay. The only thing that I really need to keep is this part, just so I can measure out how big I need my foam to actually go in here. So again, we're just going to set this to the side, because I don't need it for now. And I went ahead and painted that off camera, so I didn't want to sit here and bore you. So this is what we're going to do, and I don't need that. So we're just going to measure out our corkboard. And let's just lay the paper that would originally be for your picture. We're just going to lay that on the top here. And I should have brought a Sharpie with me, but I didn't. I always forget something here recently when I'm doing one of these videos, but oh well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and cut this booger. Now I am leaving a little bit of excess room for me to play with, so, because, you know, measure, what is it, what's the rule, measure twice, cut once kind of thing. So let's go ahead and cut this. And if you can go ahead and find an 8x10 sheet of corkboard, then I suggest, you know, just go ahead and buy it if you're just wanting to do this, or if you have a different picture frame you want to use, then obviously that's perfectly acceptable. And then I have plenty left over to do something else with. So, just throw that to the side. Okay, lay this out. try and trim it just a hair because my cutting job was horrendous. Okay. Now let's make sure it's going to work in our frame. Now you don't have to cover this in fabric. I'm choosing to just because I wanted it to look a certain way. You could just at this point just stick it in here and be done. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be extra. You know, that's basically what it'll look like if you didn't put the fabric over it, but I'm going to cover mine in fabric, so, and that'll also get it to lay a bit flatter. And you know what, I might actually just go ahead and kind of tack it to that. There we go. Now let's get out our fabric, and there is corkboard everywhere on my table. Let me get that on the fabric. Okay, so let's get our fabric out. We're going to lay all this out. And you want to make sure you do enough to where it's going to cover over the edges. So I'm going to scoot this over just a hair. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to be that OCD and line up my brand. But okay. So there, I want to make sure it's going to cover over it just a teensy bit. There we go. That way when I glue it, it'll give me a nice straight line. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm just going to leave the cup on there to provide some extra weight because I don't have enough hands. And let's go ahead. Make sure your hot glue is already heated up. And let's glue all of this to our foam board. Okay, now once you get that done with the hot glue, we're going to put it into our frame. So just like you would any other picture, and Freya's hair is everywhere. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, let's just insert it. Might be a little difficult. Alright. And then once you get it in there, that is what it looks like. And I think it's going to be really cute to hang up, or you could even use the stand on it to prop it up. You could use the stand to prop it up and just go ahead and pin, like for me, I'm going to be doing business cards, so that's what's going to be attached to it. So there's that. And then we have our little candy dish, and we have our little holder for our thumbtacks and paper clips and whatever else have you that you want to put on your desk. So that is my simple little kind of alternative, I guess, to regular desk decor. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have any other things that I could use to decorate my desk with, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. It was fairly quick and simple, especially for this one. It's pretty much already done for you. You just go ahead and put your stuff in there. So I saw this and they had one left, and my brain was like, hey, guess what you can use that for? You don't have to use it for a candle, because I was already going to make these. These are both candle pillars. Well, this is a candle holder and this is a candle pillar, and this is going to be like a little candy dish on my desk. Because guess what? It fits my hand. Nobody else needs to touch my candy, especially, you know, you're sitting in an office by yourself. You know, kind of need something. Plus, I mean, look, I contemplated whether or not I should paint that, but I'm not sure if I need to paint the gold on it or just leave it like it is. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Should I paint it or should I leave it? I don't know if it matches, but I just love the way that looks. It's so cute. I kind of want to make another one and put up in the house somewhere, just because look at that. Look at how pretty that is. But so let me set that down so I can talk about the other stuff. So like I said, this one is pretty simple and fairly self-explanatory. You know, you don't have to use candle holders just for candles. You can do them for other things. And then this was the main part of the video where we took just some plain corkboard and, you know, we covered it in fabric, and that makes our lovely little pushpin board. I'm thinking about making another one of these just so I can have like my fun business cards and then like my important business cards kind of deal. So, and I need to get some different push pins because I don't mind the clear big ones, but you know, we want to make it a bit more fun. So there's that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some ideas on how you could decorate your office if you're wanting to do something at work and you don't want people to know too much that you're darkly inclined, but you do want to have it with a little bit of your personality in there. So it's a good way to just sneak that in there, and they're functional. That's the main part, they're functional. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all found it helpful. Let me know down in the comments what you thought, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.